called Who Killed Carl Cooper? A Brookdale murder mystery. So this sounds like it's going to be pretty intense. Do we need the microphone?
Yes. We do.
Okay. I'm going to pass along the microphone.
Yes.
Good luck.
Okay, ready. A body has been found in the Brookdale Bistro. We've called in the famous inspector just in time to investigate. Clues found at the crime scene were a 5-pound weight, a spilled cappuccino cup, a sequin stapler that was really, really beautiful, in case you was wondering, pencils from Flex Your Brain, a driver clipboard, and a stray pork meatball from Happy Hour. Can you decide who the killer is?
Alrighty, so let's go over the suspects. We have here Lane Tofu Jones, a fitness expert. Alright. Then we also have Jilly Bling Burger, an activities professional who loves to bedazzle everything, including people. Next we have Sharon Swine Lover, an activities professional who will not eat meat and loves pigs. Next we have Mr. Eric Snacks-a-Lot Smith, a driver who loves cappuccinos in the morning and snacks. Alrighty, now we have, next suspect is Mr. Ron Leadfoot Gelato, a driver who has a need for speed and loves Italy. And our last suspect, LaWanda Huggy Smalls, an activities professional who is super friendly and may hug too hard, also subject to emotional huggies. Alrighty, so let's begin the questioning. All right, Miss Lane, do you know the victim? What did you think of him?
I did know the victim, and he was always stealing one of my weights to use as a doorstop. Even now, I've got one weight, a 1 5-pound weight, not two, but one.
Very interesting. My next suspect, Sharon. Did you know the victim? What did you think of him?
I knew the victim. He told me he hated pigs while he was eating a pork meatball. I told him I hope he choked on it.
That is very interesting. All right, Mr. Eric. Did you know the victim? What did you think of him?
I did. He was always hogging the cappuccino machine, and I swear he stole one of my snacks.
He did. All right, Mr. Ron. Did you know the victim, sir? What did you think of him?
I did know him. He drove too slow. And he would never get out of the middle of the road.
That's very interesting. Miss LaWanda, do you know the victim? What do you think of him?
He didn't like my hugs. And he was very mean to me.
Final suspect here, Miss Jilly. Did you know the victim? What do you think of him?
I did know him. He was also very mean to me because of my completely under control bedazzling addiction. I'm totally in control of it. It's fine.
Take it away.
All right, here are the facts, guys. So, obviously everyone had a motive to kill Carl. Because he could be delightful, maybe sometimes when it comes to bedazzling. The articles around the victim were a weight, a driver clipboard, scissors, a wayward meatball, a cappuccino cup, and sharp pencils. These were sharpened by Roberta, the brains behind Flex Your Brain. add that to the suspect list. Help us find the killer by a show of hands as I stand behind each suspect. Actually, Justin, you look fantastic. Can you stand behind the people? There you go.
All right, so by a show of hands, who thinks that Lane Tofu Jones, who is missing a 5-pound weight and is pretty mad about it because she ran out of equipment in class? Show of hands. Okay. Oh, there goes the stash. I promise it's real. All right, for the next one, we have, is it Miss, going no stash. Miss LaWanda Huggy Smalls, who is pretty strong when she hugs people. Show of hands. All right. Moving on, Miss Jilly Bling Burger, who likes to bedazzle everyone and gets mad if they don't let her. Show of hands. All right. How about Mr. Ron Leadfoot Gelato, who drives way too fast and often jumps the curb if someone's in his way? He is also strong, mind you, strong enough to move the body with Eric's help. It's easier than moving couches, so show of hands for Mr. Ron Gelato.
I don't know, I gotta agree now.
All right, how about Miss Sharon Swine Lover, who is opposed to meat at happy hour and has been known to smack people pretty hard that eat meat. Show of hands.
Angry PETA person. Totally believable.
Last but not least, Eric Snacks-a-Lot Smith, who can get pretty mad if he doesn't get snacks and has been known to spill scalding cappuccino. Show of hands, show of hands. Show of hands. Okay. So let's see what I've concluded here. Based on my evidence, I believe that Carl Cooper was injured by a speeding Brookdale bus, and the drivers moved his body to the bistro to throw everyone off. He was then hugged too hard by LaWanda and proceeded to eat a pork meatball stolen from happy hour and was smacked by Sharon, causing him to choke. He then went to wash it down with a scalding cappuccino. He burned his tongue, tripped on a 5-pound weight that he used as a door stopper, but it rolled away, at which time Jilly bedazzled Carl against his wishes and blinded him with so much bling he fell and proceeded to get stabbed with a pencil from Fletcher Brain and is dropped on the floor. So, you are all part of the crime. All of you. Thank you very much.
They did all look guilty to me. Thank you very much to our resident engagement team for putting on that Brookdale murder mystery for us. Up next, we have some visitors from across the street, our Clay Bridge.